The longer they influence their chosen fields, the more difficult it is to ignore the obvious. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are two peas in a unique pod, or at least they inhabit the same rarefied plane. One is just about all anybody can talk about in politics, and the other dominates the global conversation about business whenever he wants to. Elon Musk has finally found a friend. It's Donald Trump. So how is the relationship between the two? What did Donald Trump say about Musk? Well, we have all that covered in this video. Stay tuned. Tesla CEO Elon Musk's relationship with Donald Trump has been an unpredictable one, with Musk going from a critical outsider to a close advisor within a month of the election. And Tesla's stock seems to have reflected that transition, soaring by 30% since election day on November the 8th. I feel a bit strong that Donald Trump is not the right guy. He doesn't seem to have the sort of character that reflects well on the United States, Musk said on CNBC just 4 days before Trump was elected president. As the CEO of an electric car company that recently acquired solar company Solar City, Musk was in strong disagreement with Trump on fossil fuels and climate change. Back in November 2012, Trump famously tweeted that global warming was a hoax created by and for the Chinese in order to make US manufacturing non-competitive. Fast forward to mid-December, a little over a month after his CNBC interview, and Musk had joined Trump's Strategic and Policy Forum, a group meant to give advice on job creation and the economy. Other members include Blackstone CEO Steven Schwarzman, Disney CEO Bob Iger, IBM CEO Ginni Rometty, and PepsiCo Pep CEO Indra Nooyi. A few days later, Musk was one of the 15 tech executives that joined Trump for a 2-hour-long exclusive meeting about everything from jobs to immigration. And after the group meeting, Musk even stayed to have a private meeting with Trump. A number of analysts and investors believe that this apparent flip-flop in relation is a result of Trump and Musk realizing they have one big interest in common: creating jobs in the US. Elon Musk now seems all in on Trump. Personality-wise, they don't have a lot in common. T. Rowe Price, Vice President Joel Grant, told The Street, "I don't think they would be friends otherwise, but after spending time together, they realized they can help each other out a lot." Grant speculates that Musk's close relationship with Trump supporter and advisor Peter Thiel have had an effect on his relationship with the president. "I think Musk may have gone to Thiel and said, 'What should my relationship with Trump be like?'" Grant said. Tesla currently employs 25,000 people in the US, and that number is expected to increase dramatically as it completes the construction of the remaining 2/3 of its Nevada-based battery-making gigafactory, which will be the largest factory in the world when it is completed. Tesla is one of the few businesses investing in the US as opposed to Mexico, and Musk has met with Trump 2 to 3 times, which is a lot for any business leader, Grant claimed, noting that this blossoming relationship should be positive for Tesla and Solar City shareholders. Morgan Stanley also believes Trump and Musk's job creation bond is important for investors. As a highly visible and fast-growing US job creator with a strong emphasis on domestic manufacturing in value-added sectors, an objective the Trump administration has publicly prioritized. "We believe the relationship is significant," the firm wrote. The alignment of some of Musk's objectives with Trump is a trend that really seemed to sneak up on people, the firm wrote in a separate note. The firm said that Musk has an important line of communications as part of Trump's business advisory team, but that it cannot put a monetary value on the relationship. However, Morgan Stanley does see this relationship leading to a greater strategic value than it had under the Obama administration. Musk himself affirmed that he was on the same page as Trump in regards to jobs, saying they both have a strong emphasis on US manufacturing during a Q&A session that Morgan Stanley participated in after a tour of the Gigafactory. The two leaders even seemed to be finding common grounds in regards to climate policy, with Musk tweeting out that he thinks ExxonMobil CEO and Trump administration pick Rex Tillerson as the potential to be an excellent Secretary of State. Tillerson has said that in the past he is in favor of a carbon tax, and there is no better person to push that to become a reality than Tillerson. Musk pointed out to Gizmodo after receiving backlash for supporting the top oil executive. Musk also gave Gizmodo some insight into why he can suddenly be found having private chats with the president in the Trump Tower and the White House, saying the more voices of reason the president hears, the better. Trump has never bowed to protests or attacks from the media, he added. Better that there are open channels of communication, said Musk. During an interview with CNBC's Joe Kernan on the World Economic Forum, United States President Donald Trump couldn't say enough nice things about billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk, though the praise was less than eloquent. You have to give him credit. I spoke to him very recently, and he's also doing the rockets. Trump told Kernan he likes rockets, and he does good at rockets, too, by the way. I never saw where the engines come down with no wings, no anything, and they're landing. I said, I've never seen that before. Trump also bafflingly pledged to defend Musk against unnamed enemies. I was worried about him because he's one of our great geniuses, Trump said. You know, we have to protect Thomas Edison, and he's one of our very smart people, and we want to cherish those people. On the contrary, the relationship between Musk and the current US President Joe Biden is getting worse. Why is there tension between the two? SpaceX carried out one of the most relevant actions since the space company emerged in 2002. In September, the Inspiration 4 mission was successfully launched, carrying 4 civilians beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Among the hubbub, there is an aspect that has made the businessmen uncomfortable: the laziness of the US government in relation to that milestone. Musk wishes that Joe Biden pay a little more attention to the progress SpaceX makes. The President of the United States did not celebrate the launch and the realization of Inspiration 4, at least not publicly. There are some reasons for Biden not publicly applauding Musk's achievements. One of his companies, automaker Tesla, has long employed anti-union practices and has a long battle with regulators investigating its developments. Furthermore, the employer was manifestly an opponent of the quarantine measures that the US executives established during the peak of COVID-19 infections. Regarding Tesla's lack of friendship with the unions, the car company was not invited to an event at the White House that promoted the deployment of electric vehicles, being that the firm a paradigm of the sector in the United States and globally. Finally, following the mentioned source, Musk clashes with various government agencies, also in previous administrations. One of the most remembered clashes is the one he had with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which accused him of speculating on the value of Tesla shares through speculative messages posted on social networks. It seems that the relationship between Musk and Donald Trump is far from the relationship between the businessman and the current US President Joe Biden. No one really can predict if this tension would last or end. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. If you want to watch more upcoming videos like this one, subscribe and like and turn on the notification feature. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you again.